I made a few videos recently about prostitution and the legalisation, partly but not exclusively drawing on the video that 7 women made on Zomgit's Chris's channel. I've made 4 more videos in that series, but I haven't posted them up till now because it was getting a bit tedious really. It started to look like my inbox and my outbox, whatever it's called, was just full of the same stuff. So I'm going to post them all at once, and this will be like an introduction to them, and I'll put links to them on this video. But I'll just tell you what they are, just so you know what you're letting yourself in for. Each one is between 6 and 8 minutes long. The first one is to do with libertarian economics applied to the sex worker industry. Basically saying that it's about the worst, you know, if you must argue for the legalisation of prostitution, I would say you're pretty much obliged to do it in an economic system which is highly controlled and certainly isn't laissez-faire. The second video is to do with some misgivings I have about advocating the right of other people to do things that you wouldn't do yourself. I think there are good reasons to do that in some cases, but I have some misgivings about some of that, and particularly when you're advocating the right of a person to do something which you would personally find demeaning, i.e. which you feel you are which you feel is beneath you. And I'm not saying that's always the case, but I think that does arise in some industries, and the dignity of labour argument which we tend to put around that is just stage dressing, I think. So I've made a video about that. There'll probably be a link on the screen now about it. The third one is about kind of evolutionary psychology really, and this is picking up on a comment about prostitution being the world's oldest profession and for its ubiquity. And I think when people make claims for ubiquity and for historical traditions in that way, it's a kind of, or at least there's a sense in which it could be a claim for a kind of biological determinism. There's a biological inevitability about it. And what I've tried to do in that video is to say that if you're going to apply evolutionary psychology models to which drive sexuality to an industry, then you have to buy the whole package really. And there's other aspects of evolutionary psychology at work within male and female sexual relationships which you perhaps would not want to get involved with. So it's not perhaps the best model. The last one, number 4, is just some personal stuff really. I don't have a lot of personal experience in the industry at all really, but I have some kind of passing relationships to people who know more about it than I do. And I've read bits of it, but I'm not an expert. I haven't read as much as Nuclear Night or many other feminists on here, nor have I had the kind of first-hand experiences which people like Divinity and Dinah Boston and other people have had. But I do have had a little bit, so I just thought I'd locate myself within that set of ideas. Okay, that's the 4. I don't think I'll be making any more, but you never know, do you? Anyway, if you don't want to watch any of those, I made a nice film of some ducks. So I'll put a link to the duck video. Mallards, actually, they are. Yeah, mallards. There'll probably be a link on the screen now about ducks. Anyway, thanks very much.